Hello everyone, my name is James. I am at about day 10 post-op hair transplant surgery. A little bit of background, I'm currently 32. I've seen progressive hair loss since I was about 26. I got to a stage where my confidence absolutely nosedived within the last few years, hairline progressively getting worse and worse. So I pulled the trigger and I decided hey, today's the day. I'm going to take a few weeks off work and I'm going to fix my problem. Yeah, so I'll add a couple of before photos before surgery, so you kind of get a feel for what I was trying to cover up, and I think I did a pretty good job of it actually. However, wasn't very confident covering it up. It felt like I was putting on a mask, and a mask is not something that I wanted to don every day. So yeah, day one. Day one of surgery was not too bad actually. They don't really go into detail into how much pain you undergo, but depending on your pain tolerance, it's actually not terribly too bad. I think I had about 10 to 20 local anesthetic needles. The back is where I felt the most pain during my surgery. The scalp was fine. I had a few, not too many, some grafts up the top. I think it's just 50. I didn't really have much hair loss there, but the hair was thin, so I've asked for that to be thickened up, and I think they did a pretty good job. Day one, again, sorry off topic, but not terribly too bad. I think the needles were the worst part of the whole surgery. The rest, going home with your bandage on the back of your head. Honestly, day one, probably the easiest day I had sleeping, because the bandage actually propped my head up. Along with the neck pillow that I had. You have to have a neck pillow, otherwise sleeping is near next to impossible. You don't want to disturb your grafts or cause any damage whatsoever. You want to treat it like it's your unborn child in the first week, I would say. I'm no expert, obviously, I'm still in my first week, but that's what I've been told and that's what I'm going to stick to. Day two, bandage was still obviously on my head. However, during day two, it was really probably about the same. I started to suffer a little bit more discomfort. However, said discomfort was pretty minimal. I've had more severe injuries and suffering a hair transplant. It's really not that bad. Sleeping on your donor area, not too bad at all. Honestly, I didn't really feel much pain through the bandage. That was without the pain medication. I only took one tablet on the first night just to help me sleep. But even then, I don't think it was really necessary. I think some of the other guys that I went with, they needed a little bit more, but everyone's different. Their pain tolerances and how their body reacts to medication or pain is entirely different. Day three, however, bandage came off. When the bandage came off, it was, again, a little bit more discomfort. I found day three the most difficult to sleep of this whole week. Day three was an absolute pain in the ass to sleep. I really struggled getting used to having my neck pillow. I always sleep on my side, so sleeping on the back of my head where the donor area is, pain minimal. It's just the fact that I was sleeping in an awkward position being on my back. Did not like it. I have to get used to it though. I'm still getting used to it. I'm going to try and sleep on my back, preferably for 2 weeks. I think after day 10 you're pretty clear to sleep on your side again. Whatever your doctor tells you might be different. Every clinic is different from what I understand. Day 4, easy day. That was my day off from surgery, and getting checked. So I forgot to mention on day 3 when they take your bandage off, they also give you a check to see how you're traveling, how you're feeling, if there's any damages to your grafts. I didn't have any complications. I accidentally run shower water on my head on day 3, which is... Anyway, but luckily I don't think there's been any damage. There's a small crack right about there, and I think that was from the shower water, but hopefully it's only minimal. Hopefully it'll just fill in. Yeah, so day 4 was pretty easy. Day off, I just sat in my hotel room playing The Witcher 3. um, Bring reading material or a console with you if you're a gamer. I mean, I brought a good old Nintendo Switch, dirty casual console gamer, but I do have a PC. Obviously, I can't take that on the plane though. Day five probably a very difficult day for me personally. I'll show the photos, but day 5 was extremely difficult. I had to travel from Turkey to Australia. I found myself traveling from Turkey. I had a stopover flight in Dubai. Stopping over in Dubai, no issues. I didn't really get any looks or anything like that. I think a lot of people are quite understanding in those countries, as in they see a lot of people with my condition coming in and out. So really wasn't that fussed. However, when I arrived in my country, I got non-stop stares. Mind you, I arrived at about midnight. I booked my flight strategically, so then, like a vampire, I didn't want to be seen, looked at. I felt horrible. I felt disgusted in myself. I recommend that you try and adopt a different mindset, but unfortunately I tried and it failed for me. I just wanted to get home, come home to my partner and just be away from the public eye and people judging me. Unfortunately, that was a weakness for me. Everyone's different, but it was a very hard day. Day 6. Day 6, I didn't really have any changes from the travel day. I was able to rest a lot easier. Being at home obviously makes it quite a lot easier to rest. I shaved off my beard at that point because it just didn't go with the mug at the time. But, you know, I think shaving made me feel a little bit better. I mean, not really any changes though. The donor area, however, by this stage, it's pretty much filled in. There is still obvious signs that I've had grafts taken away from those areas, but I'm quite fortunate in the sense that I've got quite a lot of donor hair in my donor area. Day 7, again, no changes. Some of the scabs started coming out. Obviously, I believe I'm on day 10 currently. And as you can see, I still have a number of scabs that still need to come loose. See from the back there as well, still some scabs. I'll show you the donor area. Yeah. Not really anything to fuss over. My opinion is that it's looking pretty good and I'm pretty happy about that. I'm not really stressing about that. Yeah, so I'll go into more detail regarding the clinic that I chose and a little bit more about surgery, but I just wanted to, week by week, weekly update videos of progress at the moment. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the result so far. Hopefully it sticks. Kind of feels like I'm going back to my old teenager hairline. It's feels fairly natural. They decided not to fill in my temple hairs because they thought it might look a little bit unnatural, and I decided to trust their decision. I don't want to look like those people that go overboard with surgeries and end up looking like felines or tigers or cats that walk in the street in broad daylight. Yeah, so day 1 to day 7. I'll see you again next week.